So they're
final call, please, to Nat Cool from Melbourne Grammar. We urgently require you at the administration. Nat Cool from Melbourne Grammar, you are urgently required.
So nice bunch there, Glenn. They're looking really bunched and hopefully pushing forward for time.
Yeah, Harry Coleman's out in front. He was looking to his left and right for someone to take the pace up at this early stage. Harry had a big tournament at the National Cross Country Championships in Canberra a couple of weeks ago, so we're looking for him to work hard in this first leg.
But the conspiracy theorist in me is seeing Geelong Grammar take the lead. Are they going to slow it down? Wouldn't be a bad tactic, would it, after seeing their A-team take the last heat? Can the boys from Geelong do something to slow the rest of the pace down?
Well, we've also got Scotch in the mix, and one of their coaches, Sean Whipp, it's flat out or go home. So perhaps we might see a sub 145 for the last lap. But Harry Coleman out in front did about 62 for the first lap, 700 metres, but they've got to set it up into this change.
This is a beautiful run now coming through with Wesley. So Wesley are making their move. But remember, we need them, each one of them, around that 2-minute mark, and they're going to be over that for this first changeover. So as they go through the line, 2-2, 2-3. So slightly off pace, but are they going to back end it with their stronger runners coming through later in the piece?
Yeah, look how important the baton changeover was. Wesley are now 25, 30 metres in front. Geelong Grammar sitting in the battle pack with Scotch.
Correct, and we've just got to keep our eye on the clock. Yet again, they're not quite hitting the mark of the first heat. They were through it under 3 minutes in the first time final. So they were adrift by about 4 to 5 seconds. So it's Wesley, Scotch, Geelong Grammar B, Caulfield. Then it's Brighton Grammar and Melbourne Grammar.
There's still a lot of competition and racing to go, and the eye will be on the watch. 7:58.16. Scotch now being challenged. And again, you're at the back half of the race. These boys will be tired. Some of them have backed up for a number of events today. And I imagine the very tough training program that Sergeant Whipp's got at Scotch will make them pretty tired this weekend. So I hate to see what cooldown's going to be later on tonight if Scotch don't take this home.
The other times to remember are 8:07.64 for Melbourne Grammar. They're currently in the silver medal, and 8:10.11 for Haileybury in the bronze. So if they don't quite make the 7:58, they've got to look out for the 8:07 and the 8:10. Good
finish from Scotch, the second athlete picking up the pace. He's looking more like a 400 metre runner. Comes into hand over to Edward Baisha.
Yep.
Oh, John Batten. Oh, controversial, Wesley. Good pickup, good recovery.
So luckily no problems there with DQing as there is no interference. So that's handed Scotch a nice little break. And Baisha probably doesn't need it, but we've got the Wesley runner now coming through very strongly.
And still Geelong Grammar in third. Again, it'll be about the time. Baisha's got to put the foot down in this last 600 to get to 7:58 if they want to take the gold medal. So Baisha, Wesley closing, there's still 1 lap to go. But Baisha may have been playing a little cat and mouse. Catch me if you can. He's certainly got a lot left in the tank. He did the 4x8 earlier, and I think he may have done the 8 in the medley.
And you watch this. He's not going to let him go past. There's no doubt about that. He will not lay down. He'll make him go to the outside, and then he'll play with him. Look at that, little surges. Every time the Wesley runner gets close, he'll surge again. Just zap that energy out of him.
Yeah, look, this is clever running from Baisha. For Scotch out in front, Wesley in second. Geelong still hanging on to third place, although they could be challenged by Caulfield Grammar.
Every time that door opens, Baisha slams it shut. Look at that running down the back straight. Gives him a glimpse and then closes it on him again. So this is traditional, classic running here from Baisha. He's going to set his last leg runner up really nicely.
Look, you have to make sure you play by the rules, but if I was Baisha in front, I'd probably make sure that the second runner for Wesley was doing all the work. If he wanted to pass me, push him out into an outside lane. But hey, Baisha's starting to put the foot down. This is where his strength and power starts to come into play. But he's looking good for Scotch.
So Scotch are going to go into this one. Look at the clock. We're still not quite hitting the mark we need time-wise. So that little bit of cat and mouse might not have been the best thing. 6:07. They've got to run an almighty last leg. Kang Nyoak's got it now. Yeah, I wouldn't write Kangyarak off yet. He's a strong runner, although he has had quite a program tonight. This is the one thing we've got to factor in. This is a long day of competition. 1 lap to go.
I know it's a long day of on-time competition, Tim. We have to make sure that we stay on time, which we've done a great job to do today. But back to the race. Scotch looking really good. Wesley in second. Battle now for third, and this will just be for bragging rights in the race. We've got to watch the time. Xavier on the outside, Brighton, sorry, on the outside. Geelong and also Caulfield.
Now, I don't think Kangyarak's got the goods here to catch Scotch. I think Scotch are going to take this, so it's going to be all eyes now on the clock. 7:58.10 is obviously the time they need. Have they got that? He's got about 16 seconds. I don't think he can do it, but he's still looking very good for that 8:07. Can they push Melbourne Grammar out? And I think the boys from Scotch would love that. Let's push the boys from Grammar down a position. So the time has gone, so we're now looking at the clock. They're not going to get gold, but they are going to get silver. So well done, Scotch, 8:03.
Good run from Wesley in second. Good run from Brighton. Geelong coming back at the last minute, but Brighton's going to pick up and take third place in this timed final. Well done, Geelong fourth and Caulfield in fifth.